dear America, may God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine.
Thank you, I gave already. Thank you. Thank you. Norm was standing back there with me when the guy was singing. He thought he was singing Hot Pit. God bless him. God bless him. Thank you, John Sitar and the Betty Ford Clinic Marching Band. Taki. By the way, that was Haba Nagila. I haven't heard that song since I sat shiver with the Menendez brothers. Terry joke, I'm a hit. I'm Red Buttons, and I approved these jokes. And I must warn you that if you don't laugh at these jokes, the terrorists will win. Better they don't laugh in Tarzana than here on our own shores of Beverly Hills. I also want to announce tonight that if I'm alive in 2009, I am not going to watch Conan O'Brien. Zalicha ze da leben. Thank you, Norm Crosby. The only one of Bing's kids to make a living in this business. Another thought, you call that a debate? I've seen better debates between the waitresses and the countermen at Nathan Al's. I got the call from the Zygmunds. Red, time for the big affair here. I said, Fran, Lou, I'll be there. You know me. You call, I am there. Always there, doesn't matter when. In Harlem, at a George Hamilton look-alike contest, I was there, came in fourth. In Sri Lanka, The Hearst, Sri Lanka, where nude celibate monks recycle second-hand Volvos into Florida voting machines. I was there, voting, leering, streaming, galunking. In Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. You kidding? Must have been a jailbreak today. In Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, at a festival of gay Hasidic stand-up comedians. Who after every punchline kiss their tzitzis and kiss your tzitzis too. I was there kissing and tzitzing. I was there. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here tonight. I'm here to say a few words about three people I adore. Charles Durning, Tony Martin, and Syd Charisse, who once said to Fred Astaire, "Sorry, I never dip on the first date." Not only are Syd's $1 million legs insured, she has a separate policy for her pantyhose. And her legs are now in good hands with Allstate. So tonight, Syd, you're getting a New York Aluminum. And this is a very, very prestigious honor to become aluminum. Honorary aluminum tonight. I know you don't take this lightly. Some of the most famous Jewish women in the history of the world never became aluminum. Eve, who said to the serpent in the Garden of Eden, "Does this apple have carbs?" Never got a damn aluminum. Sean Green's mother, who said to Sean, "On Yom Kippur, you're still second." Never got an aluminum. Santa Claus's mother, who said since he got into the toy business, he's never home for Hanukkah. Never got an aluminum. David's mother, who said to David, when he went out to fight Goliath, "Aim for the crotch." Good biblical advice. The Invisible Man's mother-in-law, who said to Invisible, I don't know what my daughter sees in you. Chaka, a big one. Queen Elizabeth, who said, "Not now, I'm on the throne." Noah's wife, who said to Noah, "No, you can't take two hookers on the trip." That's what happened. My Rabbi, Jerry Cutler, told me that that's what happened when he told me. Mrs. Abraham Lincoln, who said to Abe at Ford's Theater, "Take your hat off. The guy behind you is getting pissed." Galileo's wife, who said on her wedding night, "So that's the Little Dipper." Never got an aluminum, Sid, never got an aluminum. Elizabeth Dole, who said to her husband, "Bob, stop already with the Viagra, you'll go blind." Never got an aluminum. Roxanne, who said to Cyrano de Bergerac, "I don't care what it is, put a condom on it." I love you, Sid. I love you. Charles Durning is being honored tonight because he was a much decorated veteran of World War II. A few days ago, I was contacted by a group of veterans calling themselves the D-Day Band of Brothers for Truth. And this is what they had to say about Charles Durning. He was the only GI to water ski onto Omaha Beach. On D-Day, he was the only GI on Omaha Beach wearing sunblock, carrying a blanket, a shovel, and a pail, and a picnic basket, and was overheard asking his commanding officer, "What kind of wine goes with Spam?" Veterans for Truth. On his first night in Normandy, he watched a bootleg Jerry Lewis movie with the French underground. Veterans for Truth. They said everybody went up a cliff, he went in for a dip. They also said that he got his Purple Heart when he fell off a hooker in a French brothel. They claim he spent his days in Normandy shopping for time-sharing abandoned pillboxes. Charles Durning. The truth is out tonight. He was last seen hanging on a steeple in Saint-Mary-Glisse, holding a sign, "I will stop shooting for food." Congratulations, Charlie. I love you. I don't care. I don't care about what these people say. I know the real coward you really are. Tony Martin, God bless him. 90. That's right. and still recording. You must have heard his re-recording of When We're Dancing and You're Dangerously Near Me. I get ideas. And his voice is as good as ever. Tony was born 91 years ago in 1913. What a year that was in American history. Fortunately, I found the time. I did a club date in June last year. To do a little research, I just heard Jan Murray laughing. I know his laugh, and I know what he likes to hear. I did a little research, and I dug up just a few reminders of the other monumental events of 1913. Before saying that, telling you that he is still working. Next week, he's slated to sing a medley from Yentl in the Taliban rec room at Guantanamo Bay. Club date that just came in from Mike Hammer. Some of the events that took place in 1913, besides the great Tony Martin being born. Adolf Coors said to his son, "Someday this will be urine." Will Rogers met a transvestite he didn't like. Orville Wright said to his brother Wilbur, "Which one of us ordered the kosher meal?" 1913. Jacques Cousteau had his first wet dream. Milton Berle's mother, who said while changing Milty's diaper, "We should have named him Dick." In 1913, General John J. Pershing found weapons of mass destruction in Sophie Tucker's bloomers. And Mickey Rooney wrote his first alimony check. In 1913, Marconi's wife yelled on her wedding night, "To hell with the radio, just twist the knobs." Love you, Sid. Love you, Charlie. Love you, Tony. Love you all. Good night.
Red button. think this is the first time in our history that the whole country hopes that nobody wins. They talk like me, those people. I mean it. I don't care what anybody tells you. Two positives does not make a laxative. It doesn't work like that. Did you know that you cannot vote in the United States of America if you are mentally deficient? But you could get elected. Freddie, that's how you do it. And we have our own political heroes here in California. We have Governor Schwarzenegger, and I think he's doing a great job. I mean it. I was talking to him. You can clap for that. He's terrific. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago through an interpreter. And, no, I mean it. He's doing a good job. He cleaned up East Los Angeles, where they had the drive-by shootings. And he straightened out the Fairfax area where they used to have drive-by naggings. East Los Angeles is safe. I mean it. My next-door neighbor's kid just got a job in East Los Angeles. He's not afraid to go to work every day. He's a tail gunner on a bakery truck. But Arnold was in town, I think a week or so ago. He went to a senior citizens home in West Hollywood. He sat down beside this little old lady and he said to her, "Do you know who I am?" And the woman said, "No, but go to the front desk. They'll tell you who you are."
But I started in show business 45 years ago as a ventriloquist. My puppet's dead now. That's how old I am. That's why I want to talk to you about getting old. Around this room, I've seen younger faces on cash. Don't get old. Don't get old. I'm telling you. This is where I sat in the holidays, right here. Lady, it cost me $500 to sit in that seat. Jerry Cutler, Rabbi. Don't get old. Walk. Ah, God, there's no show business. 30 years ago, Tony Bennett said to me, "Sam, stick with me." And I thought, where's he going? So I stuck with Trinity Lopez. You remember Sammy Davis? He was the best. I worked with him many times. Sammy, you remember Bojangles? Never met him. Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Say Jews have no rhythm. And I'm lucky. Just got into going to be in a new series called Queer Eye for the Old Guy. But I'll tell you, don't get old. It's tough. I never thought I was going to get old. When I was a kid, I said, "Yeah, it's never going to happen to me. It's too far off." But when you're old, you're so excited about getting older. When you're a kid, you know, God, you start to think in halves. How old are you? I'm 4 and a half. And then you're excited. You become 16, 21. You turn 30, get to 40, push 50, 60, got to 70, 80. My God, am I going to make it to 90? You say to the guy, "Hey, how old are you?" "I'm 100 and a half. Never thought I was going to get old. I mean it. One day I was lying in a curb adjusting a muffler in my car, and a cop comes by and outlines my body in chalk. Then things got worse. I had a replacement hip. And I didn't go to one of those fancy Beverly Hills doctors. I went to a guy in Saugus called Hips for Us. Then I found out I had an irregular heartbeat to go along with my bowels. And a pacemaker. But thank God I got my health. So I had the pacemaker for a few weeks. I'm walking down the street and it started to itch. So I scratched it. And the lady down the street in an electric wheelchair spun around and went right out into the curb. Don't get old. I walk into a restaurant, the cell phone goes up. Hello, 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 hello. I know a guy's been dead for 2 years, the pacemaker's still beating. But listen, the doctor said to my wife, Mrs. Shore, with this new pacemaker, Sam, he's going to live another 10, 15 years. And she says, oh, God, no. But she's good. She's really good. Really good to me. She likes to sleep with her head on my chest. And not to cuddle, just to see if I'm still breathing. But I'll tell you, I just got married recently. My first wife passed on to another guy. And I started dating. You know, I hadn't dated in years. I met this nice girl. She was terrific. She was a 10 and 3 with 7 kids, you know. So I take this nice restaurant in L.A., very expensive, and we're eating, and I'm laughing and telling her jokes. They finally bought a check, $180. I stopped laughing. I figured $180, I want to get something out of this. So I take her back to my apartment, put on a little music. All of a sudden, she gets up and walks into the bedroom. I made my move. I opened up her purse, and I took out $90. Let her pay her own way. I'm on Social Security, and screw her ass. So I started to think to myself, what young women, come on, go out with older ladies, they're better. I like older ladies. They tell you where you can get a good heating pad sheet. So I met this nice elderly lady. She was my age. She said, Sam, you'll come over to the house. I'll make you some tea. I had nothing to do, so I, go to the house, put a little music. All of a sudden, she gets up and said, excuse me, she walks into the bathroom. A few minutes later, she comes out, her hair down, sheer stockings on, and in the negligee out. I look her up and down, I said, where's my tea? She said, Sam, you want to bang well, let's go upstairs and make love. I said, I can't do both. So I got romantic. I took off my clothes, she folded them and ironed them. We had a waterbed. One good push got me through the whole thing. To be safe sex, you know what that is? Putting handle rails on the sides of the bed. Ah, God. Getting old and stuff. Getting old is it. So I try to do the best I can. I, working on running all over the place. Try to stay young. I have a nice. You try to find things to do as you get older. You know what I mean? Like, read. I don't read books. But what I'm reading now, and I'm getting a lot of kick out of it, is ads. Ads in the senior newspapers. I brought a couple of ads here. I wrote them out on paper. Senior ads from Florida and from LA. And in the paper. The title of this one, Long-Term Commitment. Recent widow who has just buried 4th husband looking for someone to round out a 6-unit plot. Dizziness, fainting, shortness of breath, not a problem. Serenity now. I'm into solitude, long walks, sunrises, the ocean, yoga, and meditation. If you are the silent type, let's get together, take our hearing aids out, and enjoy quiet times. Winning smile. Active grandmother with original teeth, seeking a dedicated flosser to share steaks, corn on the cob, and caramel candy. Foxy lady. Sexy, fashion conscious, blue-eyed beauty. 80s. Slim. 4'9", used to be 5'6". Searching for a sharp-looking, sharp-dressing companion. Matching white shoes and belts a plus. Mint condition, male, 1922, how mileage? Good condition, some hair, many new parts, including hip, knee, cornea, valves. Isn't in running condition, but walks well. I can usually remember Monday through Thursday. If you can remember Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, let's put our 2 heads together. That's what's funny, Find things to do. I just joined the Big Brothers of America. Every Saturday, guy comes over to my house, takes me fishing. guy walks me around the block. But anyways, I'd like to close my little portion of this 10-minute stint and do a song that I wrote a couple months ago. And it has a lot of meaning to me, but it says a lot. I'd like to dedicate it to all you people out there. All right? When I'm young again, I'll treasure every minute and not complain about the rain. I'll be so damn happy that I'm standing in it. There won't be mountains that I won't climb, going one step at a time. I won't ever ask, does anybody love me? I'll always know the answer. When I see the stars shine up above me, I was a man who was running wild. Now I am a child. All my life I stood upon the stage. I played the broken-hearted clown. For once, I'd like to be the hero before they ring the curtain down. When I'm young again, there'll be no more sorrow. I'll walk away from yesterday and fall in love like there's no tomorrow. And when I find what I'm after, my heart will never touch the ground. I'm gonna soar beyond the laughter when I'm truly young again. The very, very next time around. I love you.
Working with Syd Charisse on a new number for her in the rehearsal hall is a choreographer's dream come true. The lady's a real pro. She's always there on time. She's very prompt. She's there dressed in her rehearsal clothes and ready to go to work. None of this stuff about coffee break or time out to rest. She has a job to do and she sticks at it till the job is done. She really is a choreographer's dream come true. Now, some time ago, Syd was invited to appear on a very important TV show in Italy, Milan, Italy. And Tony Martin, was busy breaking in a new act. And he couldn't accompany her. So he asked me, would I mind going with Syd to Italy? Would I mind? I was half packed and practically out the door before he ended his offer. Anyway, Syd and I did go to Italy, and it was a very important show. It was a show that's still very popular there, very much like our This Is Your Life. And in this segment, they were honoring one of their favorite leading men, Vittorio Gassman. And apparently, the producer of the show asked Gassman which American film stars would he like on his show. And he said only one, Syd Charisse. Apparently, he had a crush on Syd. Well, all men do anyway. But that's not it. He really had a genuine fantasy about dancing with Syd Charisse. Well, Syd did dance with him on the show. Of course, he was no Fred Astaire, no Gene Kelly, but didn't matter. Didn't matter because nobody was paying attention to him at all. All eyes were riveted on Syd. Everybody was focused on Syd. The way she moved, the way she walks, her elegance, her style, her glamour, her poise. I really often wish that Syd would teach those lady presenters on the Academy Awards show. She would teach those lady presenters how to wear a gown and how to walk across the stage. And now, when Syd and I had to leave, We got to the airport on time, and as usual in Italy, the plane was late. So we had about an hour or so to kill, and we decided we'd go through all the duty-free shops, see what we could find. And as we were doing this, I noticed, as we went from shop to shop, there was a guy behind us, walking behind us, sort of stalking us. I went to some other shops. He was still there. I tried to shake him. I had no luck. I even changed our direction. He was still behind us. I didn't want to alarm Syd, so I didn't mention it to her, but I genuinely was concerned. I was very relieved when they told us we could board the plane. Syd had the window seat, as I recall, and I had the seat next to her on the aisle. And just as we were fastening our safety belts, this character came on the plane. Not only was he a passenger on the flight, but he sat in the same row with us across the aisle. And he kept staring at Syd, kept staring at her. Finally, I had enough, and I was about to say, "What the?" He says, "Excuse me, sir. Do you think Miss Charisse would give me her autograph? I need 2 autographs, one for me and one for my father-in-law." His father-in-law happened to be President Gerald Ford. Not bad, it's true.
How strong. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, bong. Come on.
Johnny Bunch got the bunch, and they say no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, boys. Hail, Frank, here we shout, baby, you knock me out.
No star in a picture could be so glamorous. You're such a mixture of everything amorous. What a construction, a major production, that's you. Day is ending and the sun's descending in the west once more.
Night is falling, I can hear love calling on the dear old Mississippi shore. Everybody knows that it's just a muddy river, but it seems like heaven on high. When the moon is shining bright, let me dream away the night.
Every night you're a comfort to me. Everywhere we roam, by your light I am longing to see my old folks at home. Oh, Daddy! I've got music in my heart. Oh, what music in my heart. I can't eat, I can't talk without symphonies playing. I've got feet that won't walk without swinging and swaying. For every man, there's a woman. For every life, there's a plan. And wise men know it was ever so since the world began. Woman was made for man. Stepped out of a dream. You are too wonderful to be what you seem. Could there be eyes like yours? Could there be lips like yours? Could there be smiles like yours? Honest and true.
Take another one. I think I moved.
Yes, you did. She moved.
I moved.
here on stage is Tony Martin, sings the title song from Irving Berlin's spectacular, There's No Business Like Show Business. Here they are.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Traveling through the country is so bright, standing out in front on opening night, punching white is not the theater filling, and there's your billing up there in lights. There's no people like show people, they smile when they are alone. Next night on your dressing room they hung the star. At night you open and there you are. Next night on your dressing room they've hung the star. So let's go on with the show. And no people like show people, they smile when they are home. And they told you would not the one. That night you open and there you sigh. On your dressing room they've hung a star. Oh, let's go on with the show. Oh, let's go on with the
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our adoptees for 2004, Syd Charisse and Tony Martin. And here to perform the adoption ceremony, a former New York Alumni honoree, a dear friend and a very, very special lady. Please welcome Connie Stevens.
Hi, everybody. Well, I just want to thank, before we go into this, Fran and Lou for putting my Shiksa High School in the paper this year. Well, I can't tell you how thrilled I am. I'll tell you something. A little girl in Brooklyn, I never dreamed I would be on a stage with you, Syd, and you, Tony, and I am really grateful to be part of your show tonight. I'm thrilled. Well, for the past 7 years, this illustrious group has chosen to expand their family. Even though there are 7 million New Yorkers, they're very happy to add a couple more. Have you ever been to Brooklyn? No? Oh. I'm taking you there, I'm telling you. Well, we're very happy to add the two of you because we've adopted a lot of people. Ed Asner, Peter Lupus, I think they're all here tonight, too. Norm Crosby, who else? And Theodore Backel last year. Yes, give him a big hand. I just want to say something. I wrote this down because this is the way I feel about you. I believe that your timeless talent is unequaled, even today. Not to mention your exquisite charm, Tony, and your exquisite grace, Miss Charisse. You are delicious. Well, we all love New York. That's why we're all here. But tonight, we all love you. And my poker buddy out there, Charlie Durning. Yeah, we do good. I hit him for $160 last week. We have been blessed with your talent. The whole world has been. I was watching that film back there, and it's just every single moment just makes you feel like we're right back in there and we're being entertained royally for so many years. Thank you very much for your talent. and the love and commitment that you've had to each other for, ladies and gentlemen, girls, are you jealous? 55 years. Don't you think the president should give medals out after 10? I won't even see 10 with anybody. I didn't make it. But are you ready for your oath? It's very serious. You have to raise your hand, your right hand. Okay, here we go. Do you solemnly swear to ask the butcher for the leanest cut? Always.
Yes, always.
Do you solemnly promise to kiss everyone, even though none of them deserve it?
Of course.
Well, you always do that. She's not going for that one. And finally, Syd, will you shop for bargains? I mean, not just bargains, real bargains. Will you do that as a new Brooklynite? Always, I promise. All right, by the power invested in me by, and you have a beautiful letter from Mayor Bloomberg from New York, you are now, as I declare, citizens of New York, the greatest city in the world. Congratulations. We are going to have a treat tonight. I'm going to go with you, and we're going to listen to this handsome guy back there. All right? Okay. You're going to have a nice treat now. See you later.
All right. Well, this is a momentous night for me. I see so many friends here that I grew up with, so many entertainers I'm so proud to be on the bill with. It's great. It's just a great thing tonight, this whole thing from beginning, and I know it'll be something to remember for all time. A couple of songs. Let's see. I know what. For every man there's a woman. For every man there's a woman. Every life a plan. Wise men know it was ever so since the world began. A woman was made for man. Where is she? Where is she? Where's the woman for me? For every prince, there's a princess. For every Joe, a Joe. If you wait, you'll meet the mate born for you alone. Happy to be your own. Where is she? Where is she? Where is the woman for me? Find the one, and forever you will find the sun. For every heart there's a moment, and for every hand a glove. And for every woman a man to love. Where is she? Where is she? Where is the one for me? I did that song in a picture called Cosby. And let's see. Can we do a little medley? A rose must remain with the sun and the rain, or its lovely promise won't come
To each his own, to each his own, and my own is you. What good is a song if the words don't belong? And a dream is not a dream for two. No good alone, to each his own, and my own is you. Did a recording once. I've had a couple of #1 records. One is fun to do. It was done earlier by Norm. When we are dancing, we're dangerously near. I get ideas, I get ideas. I want to hold you so much closer than I dare to. I want to scold you cause I care more than I care to. When you touch me in this fire, every finger, I get ideas, I get ideas. After we have kissed goodnight, should you linger, I kind of think you get ideas too. Your eyes are always saying things you're never saying. I hope they're saying that you could love me too. That's the whole idea, it's true. The lovely idea that I've fallen in love with you. Oh, yeah. Good ideas. There was a song, a picture called Ziegfeld Girl. White tie and tails for my first time in a great MGM musical. I worked with three of the loveliest ladies I've ever known. Lana Turner, Judy Garland, and I forget who else that was. Who was the third? Eddie Lamar. Thank you very much. That's how long ago I made the picture. I forgot who was in it. Anyhow, they're always in my mind, those three ladies. They're not with us anymore. But I think of it. As Buzz Berkeley said, roll the cameras. And down we came down a great big stage, stage 22 at Metro. You stepped out of a dream. You're too wonderful to be what you seem. Could there be eyes like yours? Could there be lips like yours? Could there be smiles like yours? Honest and true. You stepped out of a cloud. I want to take you away from the crowd, and have you all to myself, alone and apart, out of a dream, safe in my heart, safe in my heart, out of a dream, with you.
Tony Martin.
There's no tomorrow when love is new. Now is forever when love is true. Kiss me and hold time. There's no tomorrow. There's just tonight. Mano tu sole, più belle. Oh, sole mia, sta in fronte a te. Kiss me and hold me tight. There's no tomorrow. There's just tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm not going to take up more of your time. Thank you very, very much.